Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. This is Horror Trans. I am Stephanie Bree. I am a transgender woman and I talk about all things horror. And today we're tackling Gremlins 2 because I'm doing sequels this weekend. So Gremlins 2 is going to get its own vlog on my main channel because I've got so much to say about this movie. I don't even know where to begin. So just looking at it from a movie perspective, we're just going to talk about the movie. And I'm going to give you a recommendation if this is a rent or a buy. So the movie continues the story a few years later, following the first Gremlins. Kate and Billy are now living in New York, working at this skyscraper, which I believe is like kind of a mock CNN kind of thing. Whatever. Anyways, you have Gizmo in the shop again with the shopkeeper and the rich dude trying to buy the shop because he wants to build a new modern Chinatown where old Chinatown was. And the shopkeeper doesn't want to sell. But because he smokes too much, he dies anyways. And Gizmo is caught by the capitalists, and that's just what we're going to call them from now on. And they take him to their science lab and do experiments on him. And long story short, Gizmo gets wet, gremlins eat after midnight, and chaos ensues. This movie is notable for a couple of reasons. One, they crank up the comedy, and this one breaks the fourth wall, which I am not a fan of at all. This one also, even though it's an in-universe sequel to Gremlins, it also references Gremlins as a movie, which really pisses me off. I hate that. I hated that when I was a kid, and I hate it even more as an adult. It just really pisses me off. This movie has scarier Gremlins than the first one. It's got scarier moments than the first one. But it also has a lot more comedy than the first one. So it's a mixed bag. You know, it's bigger budget, more over the top. This one is PG-13 because the PG-13 rating did exist now. And this one is a little meaner with some of its kills. But what's also notable about this movie is the aforementioned science lab. The Gremlins start drinking potions, magic potions, sciencey stuff, and they transform into hybrid gremlin monster things. So you get an electric gremlin, you get a girl gremlin, you get a spider gremlin, a talking gremlin, a bat gremlin, and so on and so forth, and a whole bunch of other gremlins. And so you get a lot more visual variety in the Gremlins in this movie. And then it ends with a Broadway musical number smack dab in the middle of a fucking horror movie. So goddamn out of place. That makes you scratch your head. What the fuck am I watching? And then, you know, they save the day, roll credits, and fuck this movie. This is a rent at best. I hate this movie. And I'm going to talk about this on my vlog. I'm going to dive deep into it because there was almost a good movie here. Almost. This movie came so close to being enjoyable. It just pisses on the first movie, which really pisses me off. And too much fucking breaking the fourth wall with like fucking, you know, fucking Hulk Hogan making an appearance and fucking just bullshit. So much bullshit in this movie. And I hate it. And I don't recommend it at all. If you love the first one like I do not watch this movie. Do yourself a favor and do not watch this movie because this movie pisses on the first one and I hate that. I really hate that.